Okay, we are with David Jenkins, one of our superstar real estate agents here at our Highway 54 office of Fonville, Morisey, and we're going to do a little chalk talk with him. So first up, David, I want to ask you how you feel the real estate market is going so far this year.
Well, compared to 2006, still very slow. About half the number of properties were sold, but things are looking good compared to last year and the year before. Compared to the first quarter of 2011, the first quarter of 2012 saw 26% more properties, 22% more properties sold and 26% fewer properties for sale. So sales are up, inventory's down, and it's changed from an 8-month supply of housing in Durham County to from a 14-month supply of housing.
Well, that sounds great. Now, you are consistently one of the top producers in our office year after year. In fact, your last 5 listings have recently sold in an average of 9 days on the market and 100% of list to sold price. What do you think separates you from other realtors? Why are you having this success?
Well, a couple of things. One is I try to be honest with the sellers and not just tell them what I perceive they want to hear. So I tell them a price that I think is realistic to get the house sold. I recommend they inspect the house before they put it on the market, bring in a stager to make everything as pretty. And then I make sure the photographs are the best they could possibly be, and I always put 25 photographs on the multiple listing service. So I think those things combine to help get the property sold quickly.
Good stuff. And you and I talk all the time about different technologies we use to help our business, or a cool new app for the iPhone or iPad. But you say it all comes back to one thing we have to do. What is that, and why do you think it's important?
Well, picking up the phone. But I do need to practice what I preach. You know, we get a lot of emails, and emails are a great, fast way to communicate text messaging too, especially during a current transaction where everybody's on the same page. But if it's a prospect, if it's somebody you hadn't talked to in a long time, or a past client, there's nothing better than just a brief conversation, especially if you have something to say, not just chewing the fat for a long time, but you know, a 45-second, 90-second conversation about something that you know would interest them, telling them or asking them something, staying in touch, and being the real estate expert that they know they can count on.
Awesome. So any last tips for agents out there that may be struggling?
Well, what I would do is go through the company's inventory of active listings and look at properties that are in good location, good condition, and priced well, and then get in touch, preview those properties, and get in touch with the listing agent and offer to do open houses. And then if they say yes, then before the open house, if it's a Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, go up and down the street and knock on all the neighbors' doors. Introduce yourself, give them your card, hand them a flyer for the house, invite them to come on down. Maybe they know of somebody that wants to buy it. Not only will that help to try to sell the house, but it introduces you to everybody on the street. And if you knock on 12 doors, 2 of those people will come by the open house, and they'll be glad to know you.
Good deal. And thank you, David, for this little session of Chalk Talk, and we look forward to hearing a lot more from you in the future.
Okay, great. Thank you.